Greetings one and all, my good friends, it is I, the Merchant, here to recount to you a tale of recent events. You see, dark magics have obscured your view of today's adventure. Fortunately for you, I'm basically omniscient, so I shall have no trouble filling you in on what has transpired. So without further ado, ahem. We last left our heroes in the terrifying presence of the head Dracula. He is holding a mace with a red gem embedded in its head, which he uses to send Cora away from the scene. He then snaps his fingers, conjuring Bronko and a new companion, who introduces himself as Abe, into the room as well. With the party, minus Cora, assembled, he begins to pontificate, questioning each of our intrepid heroes on their motivations for invading his fortress. However, Bronko, in something of a more manic mood than usual, keeps interrupting him, frustrating him further and further. The head Dracula's assistant, Kevin, enters the room to let him know that his bagels are ready, but due to Bronko's distracting agitation, Dr. Profond was able to sneak by and steal all the bagels from the neighboring room. After several agonizing minutes of interruption, the head Dracula gets fed up and leaves the room, after which point a flurry of sand begins to engulf the chamber. It is none other than the Silver Mummy, who lands a massive opening blow on Bronko. Yet despite this, Bronko appears fairly unscathed, pulls out a skeleton key, and uses it to lead his friends to a hasty retreat. The other side of the door leads to, well, my own abode. The party, suspicious of Bronko's newfound attitude and mortality, confronts him on the state of his being, as Jacqueline procures a shiny new blood staff from yours truly. In the midst of being interrogated, Bronko convinces everyone to follow him to the beach, where they had previously encountered the Sahagwans, of which there appeared to be many, holding some sort of luau. Jacqueline equips a disguise so as not to be recognized by these fish creatures, and amidst the festivities, a large undead-looking shark appears from beneath the waves. She explains that she was given life immortal by Bronko, and all the pieces begin to form together for the party. Reginald has a flashback to his youth, wherein his grandfather recounts a tale of what he called Dracula cannibal madness, a phenomena wherein a Dracula will consume another Dracula, growing in strength, but also slipping in one's sanity. Bronko's mysterious companion, Abe, approaches a podium and, with Bronko behind him, gives an inspiring speech about conquest and revolution against their vampiric oppressors, punctuated by chanting the words, "For honor and blood." As Jacqueline fears for the sanity of their partner, time freezes. They find themselves in some sort of game show scenario, with the Baron as the show's charismatic host. I am also there. So the Baron gets to talking, and he tells Jacqueline that now that Bronko is a Dracula, they might eventually need to take him out as well. Jacqueline, furious at this, tells their Dark Master off, and reminds him that the ultimate goal is to obtain the God Dracula blood. The Baron reluctantly concedes and exits the frozen time. After the gang gather themselves, they inform Bronko of their little race with the other Dracula hunting party, and when given the descriptions of these adventurers, a glint of recognition glitters in Bronko's eye. He offers to bring the party straight to the lair of the Duke of Flavesburg, to which the whole lot oblige. Once they arrive, they are horrified to find the mutilated corpses of this adventuring trio contorted into a horrifying, yet strangely appetizing display. The brutal chef appears from the kitchen, surprised his guests had arrived so soon. Nevertheless, he greets them with posturing and grandstanding, matched only by Bronko's witty, yet suspiciously staged-sounding response. After their back and forth, Lord Infernus retreats back into the kitchen, awaiting for his guests to join him. And that about brings us up to speed. I hope you enjoyed our little story time here today, and we shall see you on the next exciting installment of Assault on Mount Dracula.